The relief of beating Seath, bequeathed by Dark Souls, cannot be beat. Because then I don't have to come here again unless I want to buy spells from what's-his-face. Just boost our intelligence. 44 was the amount that we were looking for that Crystal Soul Spear spell. And then, of course, as we get more and more magic, we'll go. Let's actually just go talk to him right now. Because we do want to buy all of the spells that he has, even if we already have some of those spells, because this is the last place you will see him before he goes hollow. Or actually, he doesn't go hollow, he just goes insane. Spoilers. He gets you a really good spell.
Oh, there you are. It's been a while. Or were you just here? This fascinating place defeats my sense of time.
So we don't have crystal magic weapon yet. Everything else, though. Let's just buy the cheap ones. So, the next time we have 40,000 souls, I guess we'll pay him a visit.
The undead. Where's it? What the other one first?
It's such a long sound clip.
Come again. The knowledge here is limitless. I would absorb.
Alright, dude. Thanks for your help. Now then. Freaking crystal cave. Where to next? Didn't find... No. I don't think we ended up freeing... what's her name? The girl from Olasil. Let's go do that. God, what's the fastest way to get there? Undead Parish, I guess. Now that the Hydra's gone, we don't have to worry about that. I'm surprised that this thing isn't all that heavy. Whatever. I'll take it. I wonder if that one single move could have cut off Seath's tail. Who knows? Who knows? God. What was I talking about before? I don't know. Talk about something that's on my mind. Magicka. That was a fun game. Beat that game just last night for the first time. Never played it. I played like a little bit of it a few months back for the first time. Never really touched it before, and then decided to pick it back up again after having not touched it for a while. And it's a fun game. Gets real hard at certain points, and it's definitely meant for you to play with at least one other person because of the not only the gameplay style, but the narration often refers to you as wizards and not just wizard. However, it is also difficult in that there's friendly fire in that game, and it's very easy to kill your comrades real quick. You can resurrect them. It's one of the first spells that you learn, and it's a good thing because you certainly want to make sure that you don't, kill your friends and have no way of bringing them back, but I imagine that game is a whole lot of chaos. I think you can have up to 4 people, too, which is just nuts to me. The screen is not big enough to have 4 people not killing each other left and right accidentally. Dusk, that was her name. Dusk of Ulasil is the back entrance of this area. Do our best to rescue her for the time being. And the reason is we are going to do the DLC at some point. I don't think we're going to do it just yet. We might do the Demon Ruins first. I don't know. What we got? We got Demon Ruins, Tomb of Giants, the Catacombs. We haven't even touched the Catacombs yet. And those are going to be what they always are, which is just annoying. Not really fun. If you know where to go in the Catacombs, it's not too much of an issue, especially if you're not trying to get whatever's there. There are a few items there that are nice. But, you know, it's not exactly loaded with things that are useful to you. Alright. I don't see her symbol, which means that we didn't unlock her before, so let's go take care of that, I guess. And once we do, I have that ring. I forget where you find it. That one ring that allows you to run through waist-high water as though it were nothing. I like that ring. It's a useful ring in certain situations. Probably won't be an issue here, but you never know. Dark Souls can throw that curveball at you and knock you flat on your ass. I'll take a sip of water here for a sec. Yeah, Magicka's a pretty good game. I mean, it's fun, and it is a legitimately funny game. It's not very often that I find a game as funny as Magicka attempts to be and accomplishes most of the time. The lines that they have some of their characters say is pretty good. You thought I didn't know what the range was on that attack. Later, buddy. Hi, Dusk.
So, 'tis thou who rescued me. Most gracious, I am deeply obliged. I am Dusk of Ulasil. I cometh from an age long before thine.
What are you staring
I
at,
cannot
girl?
stay here for long. So, before I disappear, allow me to ask one thing. My home, Ulasil, is the home of ancient sorceries. My hope is to pass this profound knowledge to thee, with thine approval. Would this be of assistance to thee? My heartfelt thanks. I am pleased beyond words. Then I shout, engrave my signature. If thou art in need, pray summon me from my signature. It seems that my time is done. May the great flames guide thee.
Hi, Dusk. I don't know what you were staring at that whole time, but appreciate it. I don't think the sorceries that Ulasil or Dusk offers is mostly like parlor tricks and illusion stuff. Not entirely useful to my character, though. Yeah, I kind of I recall using a couple of their spells, but I think the only time I ever used them was actually when another player was the target. Not necessarily anyone in the game, like any NPCs and stuff. It's just, that's not what that magic's for, I don't think. It's mostly meant for multiplayer. And it can be fun. Like, one of them allows you to disguise yourself as an object of the area in which you are in. So, like, here you turn yourself into a shrubbery, but other places, you turn yourself into a vase or something. And I did that ambushing a few guys. That was fun.
I am Dusk of Ulyssil. It is an honor to see thee again. I shall follow thy wishes.
Yeah, I can tell it is. Learn gesture. Everyone likes doing this one. Once again, Dusk. Where you staring? What are you checking out? Talk to her. Hidden body. Hidden body, I think. An ancient sorcery of the lost land of Ulyssil turns body nearly invisible. Although perfect invisibility is unachievable due to the risk of dissipation, the caster need only stand still for a moment to blend into environs with astounding camouflage. Yeah. That one is useful if you're trying to, hide from NPCs, I suppose. It's useful against other players too, because they sometimes can't see you, especially in the dark areas. Cast Light. This light-producing sorcery is elementary, but nonetheless demonstrates the achievements of mysticism of Ulyssil. Such magic has not been developed even in Vinheim. All this stuff is relatively cheap. Repair. Repair equipped weapons and armor. This sorcery was part of everyday life in Ulyssil. Its effect resembled repair powder, which must have found its way into the culture of the Lost Land. And Chameleon was the one I was talking about. Hidden weapon, also kind of useful against other players because they don't know what weapon you're wielding. Yeah, these are all troll spells. The Cast Light one, we'll take this. I don't think I've ever used it, so I am also curious to see how it looks. And I guess, oh yeah, Magic Adjust, 180. Sorcery Catalyst of the Lost Land of Ulyssil, formed by enchanted white bark branches. The white bark boosts sorcery adjustment, but the sorceries of this lost land are gentle and not affected by intelligence. So, that means what? The more intelligence I have, it has a parameter boost. Intelligence C. But I'm not sure if that means that intelligence is hindered by using this catalyst. I don't know. I'll have to look at the strategy guide and figure out what that says. Or you can leave a comment and let me know what it is. I don't really want the rest of that stuff. Thanks,
If
Dusk.
thou art in need, pray summon me again. I only wish to be of some genuine assistance. May the flames guide thee.
Okay, thanks. Let's head our way over to that other bonfire real quick. Try out that spell. We could go through the catacombs and into the Tomb of Giants, I suppose. I really don't like either of those places. Catacombs will be quick because I'm going to do, or at least it will hopefully be quick. I'm just gonna shortcut my way through that thing. I'll use the fall reduction spell, get my way down there. There it is. So there's a quick way to get down to the boss of that area. And the boss is surprisingly weak, too. It's weird. It's such a weird area. I know I talked about it to no end last time, so I'll spare everybody this time. Let's just try this cast light thing. Poison mist. Forgot I had poison. That's pyromancy. It's not regular stuff. Anyways, cast light magic. You can only cast it 3 times, right? Okay. How long does this last? We'll sit here and chat for a bit, I guess. I wonder how long it lasts. If it's the same as wearing the cap. Like, if this thing lasts for a half hour, then that's something. But if it lasts for only a few minutes, then that's not too great. Offline, I should probably try and find the remaining pieces that I need. The Firekeeper souls to improve my Estus flask. Because +2 is not so great to have at this point in the game. You kind of want to have a little bit more than that. Admittedly, this is lasting longer than I expected it to. So, let's just head back towards the blacksmith. If we can make it to the... I mean, it's only giving you 3 casts, which would indicate that it's going to last a long time. That's what you want, anyways. This is the case, and since, you know, the things down in the Catacombs and Tomb of Giants are not exactly strong against magic, this could be a viable method of getting through that area without having to use the stupid lantern. And without feeling entirely cheap by getting the helmet. The helm that provides light.